Hey guys, it's Carla here with a part 2 of my scrapbook room tour. I tried to film this last night. Not only was the room just a bit dark, but I kept getting interrupted by my daughter and my husband. So I'm hoping that that won't happen today. So this is where I left off. I was showing you things that I had on my desk, and I just want to show you from my seat point of view what I have to the left of me. I have one of these little carts that has the pull-out bins, and I have all my scraps sorted by color, and I love having this because I can just pull out one of the bins, sort through the scraps, and I found myself using that a lot more. On top I have photos that need to be scrapped, as well as some paper towels and tissues and stuff, and then I keep my remotes right here on the side. Next to that, on the floor, I have my larger tote that I take with me to crops. It has lots of tools, adhesives, tag makers, staplers, hole punches, just multitude of stuff. And then I have my ATG gun. And then on top of this set of drawers, I have my binder with all of my logs of supplies, my dyes, paints, all different supplies, and that has helped me a lot with reducing buying duplicates. So that's been a big help. Below that, I have a container full of rub-ons. And then in the drawers, I have just a drawer of notepads, paper, so I can write notes on. Just keep those all right there. Then a drawer full of doilies and dimensionals. I do have my doilies in there. Just a bunch of different stuff that I picked up along the way. Another drawer full of all different types of stickers. I bought a lot of these at conventions and the dollar vendors or on clearance. So I have those. Below that I have a bunch of photo corners and some tags and pockets and miscellaneous embellishments. And then the bottom two drawers are chipboard that I've been trying to use up. Just various types of chipboard that I've picked up along the way that I can alter or paint or whatever. So I've been trying to use that up a lot. And then behind that bin I have my trimmer that I use mostly for cutting chipboard, and it works great. And under my desk I have quite a few of these bins, and I have a collection of Stampin' Up! Stamps that I use, and I have them sorted by themes. Like I have phrases, all occasion, alphabet stamps, and then behind this other one I have summer and beach, various sorted, and then like animals, and I have a bunch of bear stamps that I've purchased from Stampin' Up! And that's kind of how I got into crafting, was Stampin' Up! Stamps at first. And I used to have all those containers in my closet, but I just found it was just harder to get to them. And I tend to use the ones in this bin on a regular basis, so I keep those in the middle. Then next to that, I have a couple of little containers that I like to take with me when I travel. This is a Craftmate container, and as you can hear, it's got eyelets. Let me try to open this up. It has the little Craftmate like bead sorting. I got this at AC Moore in the beads section a while ago, and it has all these little containers in it that I have buttons, eyelets, brads, and I have them all sorted out. And that's a big help too, because I like these containers because they don't pop open. You have to push the button on the side to release the latch to open up each individual compartment, and that is a big help because there's nothing worse than dropping a whole container of little small items on the floor and having to pick those up. So I have that, and I take that to crops. And this is a fishing tackle box that I picked up. I basically have done the same. It's got larger shaped brads, all different types of bling, just all different types of little things in there. And then it opens up, and inside I have even more things that I take with me and use when I'm making different projects. So this is very convenient to take on crops. And then beside me on the right, I have a little tote full of punches that I was working on a particular project, so I pull out a bunch of them out of my drawers, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. And I know that these are ones that I will use in the mini that I just finished last weekend, so that I still hadn't put those away. But I like having that because if I'm going to be working in another part of the house, I can just take this whole little tote with me and work along with the family if we're watching a movie or something. And then next to that, down below, I have my Spectrum Noir markers in here. And then above, I I have a basket full of additional markers, big markers, permanent markers. I have my distress markers down in there, souffle pens, some ink joys, some watercolor pencils I just bought at a yard sale not too long ago. It's a bunch of different types of pens and pencils. And then this old pizza box is what I use to glimmer mist in, so it's my spray box. And that's real easy to take with me when I go to crops and stuff. It doesn't take up that much space. And then I have more stamps, flowers and garden stamps, Christmas stamps, and then background stamps. Next to that I have my Stampin' Up! Ink pads. I still have the original design of the ink pads. They fit in here, and I've had that for years. And I will continue to use them until they dry up, and so far I have been very successful with keeping those. This is a mini album project I've been working on off and on, and that's everything that I have underneath my workspace. Of course, I have my cup holder and then a large trash can. So I'm going to try to pan around real quick, and there's probably going to be a part 3 to this video, but I want to show you. I do like my little small room. I'm trying to move my chair as I talk to you, because I'm able to just spin around and get to my paper supply when I need a specific color or pattern paper. I'm trying to move the chair. There we go, so you can see. There's a wall of cubes behind me. But I'm going to start over here. This is an old kitchen cart that my daughter had in her bathroom, and she didn't want it anymore. And I have an empty basket at the bottom, and then my collection of 6x6 papers that I've started collecting. And if I have a certain collection, then I have like matching embellishments. I try to keep it with it. Or if I have, you see the stickers and stuff. And if I've used it or cut into it a lot, I usually put a little baggie to keep my little scraps with that collection. It's just easier. There's another stack of them. See, here's some journaling spots for the Prima ones. I just love that paper. So that's been real helpful, and very, I get to use it a lot more when I can get to it. And then these are some bins. When I'm working on a project, I tend to put things in these little bins and then take it back to my workspace. Or I can take it down to another level of the house and work on things, again, as we're watching a movie or whatever. Above that, my friend Ruth made me a cup holder that goes into my Creative Memories thing. I just haven't used it yet, so thank you, Ruth, for that. Some old markers, a little baby trash can that my daughter didn't want in her room anymore, and I kept it in here. Some decorative tapes and washi tapes. A lot of these are the ones from Target and stuff. A couple drawers of those. Above that, some Queen & Company. These are some of their little plastic acetate flowers. The brads, and then their alphas that match along with them. These have been around for a long time. Above here are some metal embellishments. I think these are ornament holders that I picked up last year on clearance after Christmas. Put them back in there. Some more decorative brads, some little mini seashells that I make beach minis. I like to use those. Some more metal accents that I use when I'm making cards mostly. And then some of the We Are Memory Keeper grommets. Above that, I have a little mini tripod. Some, different things that I use. My calculator. We love Michael Jackson here. My husband bought me these Michael Jackson earbuds at TJ Maxx this past summer, so I love those. And then up above, I have some glasses. When we go to themed crops, I use those. And then above that, way up there, is my name tag for when I go to crops. A lot of my girlfriends and I, see if I can flip it, if I can reach it. It says Carla, and it has a little Mickey Mouse because I love Disney. There you go. Can you see it? Another set of glasses up there. So when we go to crops, we decorate our tables and stuff and put our name on our spaces. A lot of times I'll take that because this is the old shoe unit that I used to have on my desk until I upgraded to the other shoe racks that I have. And I like these because these little legs pop off, and it makes it very easy to and portable to take with me to crops and stuff. Or if I go to a friend's house, a lot of times we'll set up at a table, and that gives me more workspace when I can put things up high. And up there's just some miscellaneous tins and stuff inside here. Some mini albums I've been working on. a little house that I want to alter, a Xyron machine, a bunch of my spellbinders, which my collection's starting to grow. I'm going to need to figure out another storage solution for those, because as you can see, it's spilling down here. There's my Epic 6 die cut machine, and the cutting and embossing plates, and then embossing folders. Next to that, I have a couple of more little storage drawers. I have a whole bin of charms and jewelry things, findings and stuff. Another set of charms that are in there. Decorative brads, more decorative brads, more decorative brads. I have eyelets, paper clips, bottle caps. You can see just the multitude of things in there. Metal embellishments that I keep in there. And then I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and stop the video here. I'll pan back if I can without making you sick. Well, up above, I'll tell you what's up above. It's just a bunch of hodgepodge stuff. Things that the kids have given me over the years, or friends have given me at swaps. Of course, some of my hats that I've gotten from Disney and Hershey Park. And then a bunch of magazines and little containers. But I think I'm going to stop the video right here so that I can come back and do a quick overview of my storage cubes. So look forward to part 3. Thanks, guys.